So if you're watching this on replay, this is a live stream of a live walk on Britain's most easterliest point and Britain's most easterliest town. A very good evening to you all. Hope you're all okay. So I was supposed to do the live last night, and wherever you were actually in the UK last night, it was pretty wet and grim. It was mild, but there was a lot of thunderstorms going on. So I decided that it probably wouldn't have been a good idea, because I would have taken an umbrella with me, but let's face it, you know, walking around with an umbrella during a thunderstorm is probably not a good idea. So we're going to do it tonight. If you've never been to Lowestoft before, I will basically show you the town. It is Britain's most easterliest point. It's home to the world famous bird's eye, which in fact, if you stand downwind to where I am now, because it is literally just over there, you can actually smell frozen fish fingers. Kind of. The lighthouse is behind me as well. Hopefully you'll be able to join us. Please give the video a thumbs up, it helps me out, and comment below if you've ever been to Lowestoft and what you actually think of it. It has been classed as Britain's most deprived town in a witch survey a few years ago, but that's no longer the case, which is good. There's been quite a lot of work done in Lowestoft, and we're going to show you some of that just up here. But this has actually been redone completely actually in the last few years. So this is Ness Point, which is Britain's most easterliest point, and will stand, fingers crossed the signal doesn't go weird, on Britain's most easterliest point. So if I just quickly turn the camera around, you should be able to see Lowestoft Lighthouse just there, look, as the sun goes down. And obviously standing here at night looks really pretty. And as I swing round, a boy there, you can see the bird's eye factory, which is just there. So it's the main bird's eye factory which supplies most of the frozen fish food. And I don't believe, well, I'm not sure actually, someone can let me know in the comments whether the fish food is actually coming from like the boats and then going straight in there. I don't think so. I heard that it actually came from somewhere completely different. So there you go. We'll do a bit of a roll call as well for those people that are watching live and in the chat. Good evening. I don't know if there is any pike, thanks. The Bolt Vault, hello, good evening. Can't wait for this, as the clutch has gone in my car and I'm confined to the house for at least 11 days. Blimey. Hello Julie, good evening to Neil as well. Nigel, hope your muscle pain is getting better. Belvedere's here, good evening. Hello to Peter, who lived here for about 20 years. Matthew, good evening. Hope you're okay. Hello to Michael and Charles. Hello John. Rachel is here as well. Hello to Helen. Hello to Ashley Explores. Katie M. Jonathan. Hello to Amanda Reynolds. Hi Tim, haven't been on the comments for a while, but I've been watching. That's the main thing, Amanda. Hello Foxy B. As always, update us with the signal. Ashley Explores, thanks very much for your super chat. As always, everyone that gives a super chat tonight, you will go in the draw at the end of the live stream to win one of the famous Walk With Me mugs, and I do appreciate it. Also, just want to say a massive thank you as well, because today we reached 30,000 subscribers, which is absolutely phenomenal. So I just want to say a massive thank you. And me and Gabby will be doing a Q&A live on Sunday night at 7:30. So hopefully you'll be able to join us for that. Hello Jonathan, can I say I love your vlogs? Could you say hello to my mum? She loves watching them. Is that Moya? Good evening Chris. Jojo's here. Hello Norrin. Callum, love you too. Audrey, hello, good evening. To Paul, who's here from Felixstowe. Hello to Callum as well. Good evening, Ian. Decimate, woohoo, from Jersey. So this area here is where they used to hang all the nets out to dry, and I believe sometimes they used to hang some fish. Don't know whether that's right or not, but there you can see the biggest wind turbine in the country. John is here, thanks for updating us. Deborah, mother-in-law, hello. Hello to Jason. Are you going to go on the water full, eh? Callum, this is Lowestoft, they don't have a pleasure beach. Elliot's Adventures, hello. Chris B, good evening. Thank you very much. So it is a bit breezy. I've got the muff on, only on one side obviously because I can't put it on the other side because of the camera. Rachel, thank you so much for your £2.99 super chat. Rachel, you're in the draw. And hello John, thank you very much for yours as well. You will be in the draw for the Walk With Me mug. So this is where we are, and this is basically where we're going to walk to. We're going to walk into the town, of course, down the seafront, but this area here is the most easterliest point in the country. It's called Ness Point, and on the summer solstice, people come and celebrate. Now this year it was cancelled because of, well, you know what, so it didn't happen, and I was actually hoping to come and do a live video, but I didn't actually do that just because it was cancelled. But maybe they do have live music as well and stuff on the beach. It's really good. Martin is here as well. Hello to Logan. Thank you, Stuart. There's almost like a little park here, and I have no idea what that is. I would say it looks like some kind of stage or climbing frame. I'm not quite sure. But this is a piece of Lowestoft history here, look, where they used to hang out all the nets. Don't know what they're doing. Looks like they're doing some building work. Now, hopefully, my chat won't go wrong tonight because it's been doing that recently. There's a little play park here for the kids. And obviously, if you want to know where Ness Point is, you cannot go wrong because there is a massive sign just on the sea wall here. Lloyd Boy 500, hello Tim, how are you and how's Gabby? I love Lowestoft, search a place wonderful to go. Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing here. Looks like they're doing some kind of, well, I don't know. Building to flatten the area anyway. So there is the sign, you can't miss it. If you want to find Britain's most easterliest point. In fact, if you want to get here, all you need to do is head for that big wind turbine, which is called Gulliver, and you head all the way up to the far end of the town, and then you can actually walk down. There's something called Lighthouse Score, which is just obviously there where the lighthouse is, and then you can walk down the steps and you can come down here that way. But does Lowestoft still have its acclaimed Blue Flag Beach? We will find out. Can I say hello to Jack and Harry? We're going to Great Yarmouth tomorrow and having both enjoyed watching your videos. Thanks, Jack. Sarah, thank you very much for your £2.50 super chat. Sarah Lees, who just says hi. A lady, a few words. Sarah, you're in the draw to win a Walk With Me mug. Well done. Thank you very much. Gary says, well done on your 30,000 subscribers. On to the next 30,000. I know, it would be amazing. Can you say hello to my son, Ashton, who loves watching your videos? That's Graham. Tiggy, do I say that right, Tiggy? Callum, I have said your name. Natalie, good evening. It's weird that they just, for decoration, put these past, are they called buoys, just in on the ground. This is actually quite a nice place to walk this time of the evening to watch the sunset. The last time I was here was a couple of months ago. In fact, it was Mothering Sunday when we did a walk from Lowestoft, but the weather is really nice now. Rachel, thank you so much for that £2.99 super chat, really appreciate it. Thanks, Lewis, for updating us. Thank you, Foxy B. Congrats on 30,000. I know when you say it like that, it just sounds mad. This part of the seawall has been badly affected. In fact, you can see parts of it, or most of it, actually in the sea during the storms. Really badly affected. In fact, you can see the old sea defences, which didn't really do much good. Bit of a glare on the sunset tonight. Yes, I can hear the sea. It sounds lovely, doesn't it? A few birdies out there as well, actually. Much better skies compared to last night, although to be fair, I love looking at a good thunderstorm over the sea. I think it adds so much dynamic to a thunderstorm when you can see like lightning strikes just literally everywhere and you have a 180-degree view. It's amazing. Hello James from Audley, good evening. Just on the way back from London, walk from Liverpool Street to Hyde Park, Kensington Palace to Buckingham Palace. Wow, Stephen. I did a walk recently actually at Buckingham Palace. That video's had over 80,000 views if you want to go and check it out. Just a brief video really of when I was working in London and I had a quick trip up there. Say hello to my mother and mother-in-law. They are watching us tonight. Names, I don't know how you pronounce that. Marjorie, is that right? And Annie. Hello Helen in Scotland. What's your favourite coastal town out of all the places you've done? Do you know what? I think my favourite coastal place so far has got to be Eastbourne. I was there just literally a couple of days ago. You'll be able to see that video on my channel very, very soon. In fact, tomorrow we're going to be heading to our first location on the south coast of Margate. So hopefully you'll come and watch that, because Margate is a fascinating place. And I went to something called the Shell Grosso, which is truly amazing because this place was discovered by accident back in the 50s. Nobody knows why it was built and for what purpose, and it's really eerie. So yeah, I feature that. So definitely look out for the Margate video coming up tomorrow. Hello Nigel. Can you say hello to Kerry? Crispy, thank you for your £1.99 super chat. 36,000 steps, yikes. Foxy B, as always, thank you. So, I mean, when we do a live walk, you know, we always say you never know what we could see. And this is the bird's eye factory. If there was smell-o-vision right now, I will explain the smell, right? If you, I know, and I'm not elaborating, but if you can imagine cooking tea right now, you might be, and you're cooking fish fingers and chips, that's exactly what it smells like. Fish fingers, or any kind of fish that you're cooking in the oven. That is the bird's eye factory. Natalie, Gabby is at home, obviously, because now Gabby is quite pregnant. She can't do this long walk anymore, which is a bit of a shame. So I'm on my own, but I've got you guys with me, so there you go. You can't really see much going on. It's a factory at the end of the day, but it's a weird, nice, homely smell. And it is weird that you can smell fish. Hello to the Farmer Family Vlogs. Say hello to Sharon and twin Sebastian and Charlotte. Any chance you could do a video on Hereford? We love your videos, from Tom. Hereford, that might be a good idea. How did you get over heights, Tim? I want to go up the Blackpool Tower. James, just close your eyes. Just don't look. Bridget, hi Tim, just joined you. Used to holiday in Lowestoft for about 20 years, always loved it. Bridget, this is an interesting thing. A lot of people don't think of Lowestoft to come for their holidays, but there is a holiday park down there. That is the only holiday park in Lowestoft. Jay's channel, thank you so much. Hot Chocolate Fund, Bump Fund. Thank you so much, James, Jay. They do chicken, Natalie. You're absolutely right, but all I can smell is fish food. Laura is here. Good evening, Tim. Can you give a shout out to my daughter Ava, who's 12? She loves watching your videos, and she's asked us to take us to Hunstanton after watching your video. Oh, bless her. Thank you so much, Jojo. Congrats on 30k. Please say hi to hubby Martin. Thank you so much for your £3 super chat. Coming down to Hemsby very soon, Leslie. Sean's got a question. Was you at Cayston Sea Haven Holiday Park in 88? Sean, I would have been 10 years old. Probably not. Does the wind turbine power the factory there? No, it doesn't. Have I been for a walk in South Sea? I have. Well, I haven't done a live in South Sea. I don't think I can get signal. The sea does look very calm this evening. The North Sea, which is obviously normally a very rough sea, is quite calm. But around here, of course, you've got a lot of silt. So just around the corner, you've got Lowestoft South Beach, which in the past has been an award-winning beach and had that blue flag status. Again, I don't know whether they got it this year. We'll find out when we walk up there. So hopefully you'll be able to join us on the live stream. Really appreciate it if you can give the live stream a thumbs up. And also, you know, I would love to hear from you where you would like me to go on the next live stream. Now, obviously, because I'm from Norfolk, when I do lives, I do occasionally do lives out further afield, and this is obviously normally when I'm doing a video from them as well. But if there's a live that you would like me to come from, and obviously if there's signal there, I will do it, so let me know in the comments. It's a chilly evening on the Fylde coast, is it? Jay's channel. Thank you, Helen. Really do appreciate these super chats, you know, it really does help me out. It's a great way to support the channel, so thank you so much. I thought I could see a seal over there, unless I'm going crazy. What is that? Can you see that? There's like a little something bobbing in the water. Weird. No, that's from face. Very weird. Right, just standing on the sea wall here to get a little bit of a better perspective of the most easterliest point in Britain. Natalie, you say yes, it's a seal. I don't think it is, looking closer. Normally the seals would have... I don't know, it's still looking at me. No, that's some... I don't know what that is. Something's bobbing. Is it a seal? No, it's not. Cherry Tree Holiday Park. Frank, yeah, I'm going back to Blackpool in September. You can actually see in the distance, if I just zoom in, just the harbour in Great Yarmouth and Galston, just up there. Thanks, Natalie. I will. Luckily, it's a very wide wall, so we'll be good. Graham, yes, that would be great if we could. Good evening, Tim. Just got back from Mablethorpe. Love Mablethorpe. Hope you had a good time there. Have I been to Mersey Island? I love Mersey Island in Essex. Yes, Stuart, I have. Do you know what? I was in Clacton the other night to film a video for my At Night series, but I was so gutted because I got there, and bearing in mind it's July, at 9:30 the pier was all switched off. And so was the fun fair, because in Clacton now you've got two big wheels, which is quite weird and unique for a seaside. But yeah, so I drove all the way there, was gutted. Judy, thank you very much for your £2.99 super chat. Matt, thanks for the video. We're having our summer holiday in Kesselon Beach in August and have never been to Lowestoft. Well, Matt, this is probably not the best place in Lowestoft, but I will be walking along the beach in the town. But I just wanted to show people the most easterliest point in Britain, because it's kind of quirky and some people like to have their photo taken on it, and we're just approaching it right now. Respect, Sean. Big Sean is in the house. Big Sean, why do you always say Big Sean hi? I don't know what that's supposed to be. I'm not talking about that, I'm talking about that. Some kind of arty deco stuff. So this is the famous Lowestoft Ness Point. Now, if I go down there, I could lose signal, but it's amazing that you can get signal at the most easterliest point in Britain, but you can. And if you stand on that, it tells you how far you are away from all the different locations around the world. So it's quite interesting. It tells you in which direction Spain is, where New York is, where Scandinavia is, where the North Pole is. So yeah, you stand on there and all these around here shows you where you are and where you got to face and exactly how far you are away from it. So if you stand in that circle and spin 3 times, you'll end up in Spain. Wouldn't that be weird, right? You never know. Come down here on the stroke of midnight on the summer solstice, spin 3 times and say the destination you want to go, and you never know. I doubt that'll happen, but I've just put it out there now, you never know. You might remember as well, when we had the storms, I stood up here filming the waves, absolutely drenching me, when we had the bees from the east. If you haven't checked out that video, make sure you do. If there was ever a place where I'd want an office, it'd be in this building here. That's the, I think it's called the Orbis Centre or something like that, and they have the most amazing views. If you actually work there, I mean, look at that, look at the sea views you have. Matt C, thank you so much for your £2 super chat, Matt. You're in the draw to win a Walk With Me mug at the end of the stream, so make sure you keep watching. Hello Callum, you might find it's a seal. They have a seal island out in the sea, Scully, that is called Scroby Sands, and that is actually well off in that direction. You do sometimes see seals here, but what you do tend to see a lot of in Lowestoft is not much in the sea. Not like you do in Great Yarmouth, really. It's a really cool building. This turbine, I don't know if you can hear it, but you can't hear it. But when it's turned in the direction, it makes such a weird noise. If you come down here at night as well, you hear it. It almost sounds like propeller blades on an airplane kind of going. It's very weird. Someone once asked me why or how do they not spin too fast in the wind. Obviously they've got something designed so they don't, you know, break. Must be hot today. They turn the fan on. Brilliant, Sean. Okay, what we're going to do is, I'm trying to think, we're going to walk down here and then up into the town. So I apologise if this bit is not overly very sexy. In fact, this is the industrial area of Lowestoft now, but it won't take us too long to walk through there. Suzanne, it wasn't too bad, that wall, you know. Visual culture, yes, but let's face it, it's green energy. Cara, good evening to you. Thank you very much for your £5 super chat. Just watched Gabby's IVF vlog. Looking forward to the next one. You should go to King's Lynn. Cara, you keep asking me to go to King's Lynn. There will be a video from King's Lynn soon. At the moment, obviously, I'm just trying to get the best out of the seaside whilst we're in the summer. And talking of the seaside, just while we're heading down from the most easterliest point in the UK, just mention as well some of the videos I've got coming up very soon. We're hitting the south coast, so if you're a big fan of, or even if you're not a big fan and you want to kind of explore these areas, because as you know, when I go down to these locations, I try to show little areas and pockets of interest that you might not even know about. So Margate is coming up this Friday, week after we Hastings, and then Eastbourne, which, to be fair, you know, I used to think Eastbourne was a bit boring in Eastbourne, but after going to Eastbourne, I was pleasantly surprised. So that video will be coming up. There'll also be other videos coming up from my nightly adventures too. There'll be a nightly video coming up from Skegness, and also another live from Skegness in a couple of weeks, but I will let you know. But if you want me to go somewhere and do a live, providing there's signal, please tell me in the comments. Like I say, I try to do one live a week, but if you're very lucky and I've got time on my hands, I could do a few more. You can just see how big that turbine is. Look at that. You can see it for miles. Behind me is the bird's eye factory, yeah. Callum, I have no idea what you're on about. Hayley, Scott and Meg, yes, this is not the best part of Lowestoft, but worth the trip to the Britain's most easterliest point. And obviously, some people actually do drive for quite some time to go and see bird's eye. I've seen people out there. In fact, I saw someone who was a subscriber actually, and I said, "What are you doing?" And they said, "Oh, we've come to get some photos of the bird's eye factory." I says, "Really? You know, each to their own." Some people like to take photos of buses and trains and all that kind of stuff, and this person liked the bird's eye factory. Do Southend again, explore with Andy. Yes, definitely Andy, of course. Julie, yes, Weymouth. Obviously I'm staggering the south coast when I can, because it's a long old trek down there, so I try to do a good few locations while I'm there, and as always I try to go when there's good weather. Yes, I know, it's a real ugly part of Lowestoft. I'm just going to swing a right because we're going to the town. Hello Tim, I'm going to Yarmouth next week. Any nice places to eat out? And any exciting trips? Well, I'll tell you what, if you want to go on a speedboat, I did a video all about going on a speedboat in the North Sea. In fact, you actually can take the boat from Lake Lothing, which is literally just up the road from Lowestoft. So I advise doing that, and check out the video first so you can see what you're in for, but it's really good. Natalie, yes, I've done Clacton. Like I said, I went down there to film it at night, and then they switched everything off at 9:30. Sean, there's nothing wrong with a good... I have not had a fish and chip butty or a fish finger butty for ages. James, what are you going to do to celebrate? James, we're going to do... obviously, I celebrated the 25k one, so I'm going to... we're going to do a live Q&A from home, myself and the wife, because Gabby likes to be in the vlogs. We haven't seen Gabby for a while, so we'll feature Gabby on Sunday evening at 7:30. And look, the official bird's eye shop. The question is can you get cheaper bird's eye stuff in there? I wonder. Randomly, it's closed on a Saturday. Julie, absolutely right. I'm waiting for a better weather window. So yeah, there is the Lowestoft Bird's Eye Factory. This part of Lowestoft obviously is a little bit run down, but there is a bowling alley just here, which you know, makes you think, how do these buildings survive down here? But you know, when they're out of town or slightly a little bit further away from town, they do quite well. But it's quite a good bowling alley. It's the same company that owns the holiday park in Hemsby and all the boats as well. Is the captain still there? We should bring the captain back. So I'm going to walk up this direction here. We're going to walk into the old part of Lowestoft down towards the seafront. Logan, it's a bowling alley basically. It's family entertainment centre, so indoor play. There's a diner up there as well. But really randomly, look at this little fun fair. God blimey, I haven't seen Rupert the Bear stuff since I was a kid. Foxy B, as always, our unofficial signal updater. Actually, I should make that official. Nigel, you're absolutely right. Thank you, Lewis. Michael, why did the bird's eye captain creep you out? A bit cloudy and cool in Blackpool tonight. It's nice and sunny here actually. I'm walking backwards. Julie, the beach is coming up. I'm just going to go through the town first. John, would I survive? I was watching on YouTube the other day actually. Someone did a video on Jaywick and they got a lot of grief for it because they was putting it in a negative light. But you know, once upon a time ago, Jaywick was the place, well, a place to go and enjoy your holidays. Barry Island would be good. I love Barry Island, Suzanne. You know what, if you're a big fan of Gavin and Stacey, the house, you can go up to it and you can see all the photos, and yeah, it's quite amazing. Me and Gabby saw it last year actually. Swarm Tube, you'll see the beach in a minute. So you've got all these little, what they call schools, and there's lots of history about them in Lowestoft, worth checking out. But up here is the old part of Lowestoft, and the old high street, the town hall. There's a few old buildings down here if you're interested. I'm actually out of breath. But some of the buildings here, just like the old signage, just look at that. So old. This pub was closed down for years. It's back open again, I think. It's got such a unique front to it with the globe. See that? Jojo, mine nearly crashed a car on a visit there a few weeks ago, shouting, "There's the school where Tim walked up the hill." Matlock Baths. Yeah, I've heard about that. Never been though. Try not get run over. This used to be an old market. In fact, when I first started working for a local radio station here, this place used to be really busy, but it's a shame that it's not used anymore. So it used to be basically market stalls literally underneath there, but they're not there anymore. Tim, where do you normally go to Great Yarmouth when you normally stay? F4 freestylers. Well, I don't actually stay in Great Yarmouth because I just literally live not far from it, so I don't really stay in the town because I don't need to. There used to be like a little traditional tea shop down here. Have I missed it? Was it further up there? There's like a really quintessentially British like tea shop where you go and have cream teas and sandwiches, and you have it all on these beautiful cutlery. It's really nice. I don't know where that is again. Must have missed it. I'm going crazy. Every time I come down there, I try to show you. Ashley Explores, you used to live in Lowestoft, did you? Watching while sat in our lodge in Bacton after visiting Haysborough Lighthouse. That was nice. Helen, me and Gabby, we did speak about this, but we didn't know whether there's any point nowadays. But I guess we could do, if you really want to. That's very kind of you. If you really want to send us something, we could set up a PO box. I'll let you know. Because really randomly, Gabby said that to me the other day. She said, "Have you thought about setting up a PO box?" I said, "No one will send us in." Why do they want to? Neil, thanks very much for your £2 super chat. Going to Fantasy Island at the end of next month. Fantasy Island. That's another place where I'll actually do a walk around at night as well when the market's not open. Bidsy, at least you're proud to live in Lowestoft. There's a lot of local people that are not. It is a nice town, but like most places, you know, you always get the areas that are a little bit more run down. So the historic part of Lowestoft is just down there. You can see on the map. Try and cross this road without getting run over. Thanks for pointing that out, Lee. It's always good to know. A lot of people have said that to me. just make sure you're subscribed. Sometimes if you're not getting notifications, it's because you're not subscribed. Remember, subscribing, it doesn't cost you anything. Obviously, you just need to have a Google account linked up so you can log in to YouTube and comment and thumbs up and all that. And you can make a Google account quite easily. But that's the way you subscribe, because then that links it to your YouTube account. So then you can subscribe, click the notification bell, and then you know when I upload or go live on a video. I know it's a while off yet, but are you planning to do any Christmas-like walks in different cities? Monty, it is a way off, yes. I haven't really thought about it, to be honest. Well, I have actually, to be fair. But it all depends on budgets, my friend. And, you know, travel restrictions and stuff like that. But this is quite a very nice town, because you can see all the, well, you can't, but all the way down to the old railway station and the seafront as well. So it's nice and long, and on a busy day you can see people all the way down there. It's kind of nice. Can we have a few more thumbs up for Lowestoft, please? 180 thumbs up. I know that there's a lot of shops gone from here. They're not what they used to be. For example, these shops on the right, it was a big department store. They have some big department stores up in the south coast and in the north, but here on the east coast, in East Anglia, it was known as Beale's, and then it was bought out by somebody called Westgate. But department stores, you know, Debenhams, the fall of all the department stores, you see, they're just not, I guess they're not needed anymore. Swarm Tuber, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Come on, we need to get to at least 200 thumbs up for Lowestoft this evening. I decided to walk this time of the evening because it's a lot quieter. There's nothing worse when I go off and do a walk and it's full of people. I was in Whitby, obviously, in the other week doing a video, and it was just literally just so busy that I had to put the camera high up. Otherwise, as you're doing these kind of videos, just having a walk, all you do see is back of people's heads, which isn't exciting, is it? Crispy, I can go on the pier, but there isn't a pier that you can actually walk around here in Lowestoft. There's two piers in Lowestoft. One of them is kind of like a pierless pier, and the other one is a pier, but you can't go on it other than just the amusements. But we'll have a look inside. Yes, we will, just for you, Crispy. James Simpkin, thank you very much. Simpkin, hello. Thank you very much for your 30,000 subscribers. Congratulations, thank you. I hear McDonald's in Lowestoft is gone. Sean, you're absolutely right. I'm gutted too. It's just down there. But look at this. There's something nice about walking around a town centre when no one else is around. And they're beautiful, what look like Christmas trees, but big plant holders. Was here last Tuesday for the day. Very nice and hot. Remember, Lowestoft is actually one of the driest parts of the country as well. Interesting fact. Just Mike. John, what's a hill? I'm from Norfolk. Look at this. Look, there's another shop now that's gone, and I don't know whether they're having a refit or it's just gone completely. But I'm actually really surprised that this pound stretch has disappeared in Lowestoft. This used to be, sad that I know this, a Woolworths. If you remember the Woolworths shops. My God, it's massive in there, isn't it? I don't know where Pick a Mix used to be. Somewhere up on the left. You don't see many pound shops closing down, do you? That one has. Lowestoft does have a big seagull problem, especially just coming up here on the right. Lewis, thanks for updating us. Pike on a trike, there's no need to shout, but there's no pike. I've seen no pike, and especially none on a trike. So if we was to look left, one of the prettiest buildings here in Lowestoft, and it's actually used to be home to the Philharmonic Orchestra at one point. Hopefully the signal will be all right. This is a really beautiful building. If you ever get a chance and you're up this way and you come and see a show, obviously they could do with your support. The Marina Theatre, which also is a cinema too. Stephen, thanks so much for your £2 super chat. Shout out to Debbie and James. As always, all the super chats tonight go in the draw. I'll pick someone out at random at the end of the stream who will get a Walk With Me mug. Look at the seagulls just perched up there. There's always so many. This place has got loads of history. My hometown, I was born in Lowestoft. Foxy B, thanks for the update. And at night, this looks really nice. It's all like lit up with blue LED. Now, I'm a little bit cautious of the fact there's some baby seagulls up there. And as you may or may not know, seagulls get very protective over their young, and they'll dive bomb you, so I'm just hoping not to get dive bombed by these seagulls tonight. So yeah, that was the Marina Theatre in Lowestoft. With the really noisy seagulls up there. You can see why places on the coast put loads of those spiky things, and that's to stop the seagulls from moving in. Because look at what they do. Look, they're worse than teenagers. Well, I'm sure teenagers don't rifle through the bins. Bin thief. I love the way they run sometimes. How cute. Yes, I've had that happen. In fact, I washed my car the other day and they all over it. 214 thumbs up. We're in Lowestoft for our live stream this evening. Please make sure you give it a thumbs up. It's a shame Starbucks is not open actually, because I could have done with the coffee right now. It's just so quiet, isn't it? Yeah. Did you really call a seagull cute? Ian, do you know what? Living by the coast, I learned to respect the seagulls. And yes, they can be a menace, but they're also lovely birds. Not when they're trying to go for your chips or your sausage roll. In fact, that happened to me once on in Great Yarmouth actually. The seagulls literally took my sausage roll out of my hands. So thank you very much for joining us on this live tonight. Don't worry, it's not ending. We're literally in the town at the moment, which is, I have to say, very nice and clean. Especially that it's the summer and this place does get quite busy. So we're going to walk from here now down towards the beach, and the famous South Beach in Lowestoft. We'll check out the two piers, and why, I think it was Crispy you asked if you can go on the pier, and why the two piers in Lowestoft are nice piers, but they're nothing like some of the piers that you get, you know, like Cromer or Brighton. They're not those kind of piers. You'll see why in just a moment though. You can hear just how loud the seagulls are. Ian, have I ever been to Gunwharf Quays in Portsmouth? You can go up the, oh really? That looks good. Tim, the Lowestoft Bridge is closed at 8 PM tonight. Don't tell me that, because if I walk over it and then I can't get back, I'm going to be gutted. Madness Stuart, where did you see that? Is that just for cars? Because hopefully I can walk on that. James, yeah, Greg's is further up there. Where is it? We missed Greg's, it's just up there. In fact, you can just see it where the Vodafone place is, just on the opposite side. Road sign for 11 weeks. Look at the sunset. Oh no. What would I do if I have to walk all the way around? That would be really annoying. Because that is a really long walk. Surely not, right? So even the post office in Lowestoft shut down. This iconic building. See, look, I was showing you an example of what I called them cute. Well, that one was what seagulls do when you don't put proper netting up. Okay, look at this. Now, look at the difference. There's Lloyd's Bank, and they've got netting all up the building. So there's no seagulls nesting, there's no seagull poop. Whereas Cash Generator, they had a few spiky things, but yeah, look at it. And look at this. Seagull muck everywhere. That's not the best, is it? So you can see that's why places like Subway and all these other places have got God, look at that one. Look at Jessop's. My word. It looks like someone's gone with a with a paintbrush. Look at that. And you can see why. They're the culprits with their backsides out, literally aiming down here, so it all splatters on the sign. Amazing. So up here on the right, somebody said, hang on, A47 Baskerville Bridge will be closed overnight from 8 PM until 6. Oh no, I didn't think this through, did I? McDonald's used to be here on the right hand side, somebody asked. I know, when do you ever see a McDonald's closed? I might have to ask these workmen actually. Nice time, look at, there you go. There's Lowestoft Town Centre with the seagulls just yammering on. Nice time for a drink actually. I better just ask these guys actually about the bridge, because if I can't walk back, I have no idea what I'm going to do. Excuse me, is the bridge closing today?
Yeah, 8 o'clock, mate.
Is that for traffic? Can you walk still?
No, shuttle bus.
So how do you get back if you're walking? Just out of
Shuttle
interest.
bus. They take a shuttle bus once around.
How long does that take?
I don't know, mate.
Do you know how long it runs? How quickly it runs?
I think every half hour, maybe.
Is it? Okay. All right. Thanks for that. So, so that's going to be a bit of a problem, because I completely didn't know that was going to happen. So if it's going to close at 8 o'clock, I am going to have to think about, well, I'm just going to have to just go for it and then just get the shuttle bus back. Typical. Get the bus live, we might have to. Might just be hanging around for a shuttle bus. The fact that they actually put a shuttle bus on, because if you can't get over the Baskerville Bridge here in Lowestoft, this just goes to show you how integral these bridges are and why maintenance always is done. You have to go through to Alton Broad, which is literally all the way around. I don't think I'm going to swim. Things I do for live. And I wanted to take you back up the other end as well. We'll see what happens. Please say hello to Sharon and Steve, fans of your channel, and Lowestoft, SWB. Get that guy with the boat you went on to take you back. Oh, he could take me back home, that would be amazing. Natalie, yeah, it's so annoying, but I guess it's got to be done, isn't it? I don't know, I do have a mask on me. Oh, I don't know, I don't think I have a mask on me either. Oh well. See, I could cut the stream short and then just go back up the other way, but I wanted to show you down the seafront. I should have I didn't know about the, thank you very much for whoever it was, I can't remember who actually said about the bridge. They're the workmen, look, they're following me. Look at the sunset. They are doing another bridge over there. This is why it's so important to do another bridge. Tracy, I've already done that. If you check out my channel right now, Tracy, you'll be able to see a video where I took a speedboat actually out on the North Sea. Well, I didn't drive it. Sure they haven't, no. Bus with me. I wonder if signal will continue. But actually it's quite nice they're doing a shuttle service. But the fact you have to wait half an hour, I don't know. This could be a longer stream than I thought. My nan loves your videos, bought your mug. Oh, tell her thank you very much. Just give us a super chat, you go in the draw to win one. The fountains are still not back on here in Lowestoft, you know, which is a little bit of a shame. I haven't seen them on. I do believe they still work though. Imagine if the fountains got turned on now. I saw these guys are riding their bikes, that'd be hilarious. Yeah, it is a shame there's no Seafront Air Show. Have you got any money for the bus? John, that's a very good point. I don't. Surely you won't have to pay. I think it's a free courtesy bus. Anyway, this is for you, Crispy. South Pier in Lowestoft. Like I say, it's a pier that doesn't really have a pier. It's still called a pier, but there is no pier. As you take a look from the side, you'll see what I mean. It's always a nice place to come and have a drink though. I think we'll just have a walk to the end briefly, shall we? The signal should be alright. Lee, it's not a pier as such, because it doesn't go out to sea. Although you could say it does, but it's not a pier in its own right. No, it didn't look very open. Is this bar open? Bearing in mind, everyone, this is July. 6 weeks holiday. It's open. No, it's shut. Gabby, you pawning yourself out. £5, thanks. Tomorrow's night gig has just been cancelled. Any pubs in Lowestoft want to book Gabby Starbuck? Gabby, where was your gig tomorrow? Just let me know. Again, I forgot. Very calm evening in Lowestoft this evening. Look at that. Looking really lovely. And my favourite beach in Lowestoft to come to. Completely shielded and really quiet as well. Oh, is it a theatre tavern? Are you joking? Oh no. So yeah, someone said this is a pier. It's not a pier. It doesn't go out. The pier, well, the jetty or harbour mouth starts really kind of there. By the way, somebody said this in the comments, and they thanks for letting me know about this. Those houses here in Lowestoft were done by an architect because they look so symmetrical, and it's very satisfying to the eye to see. Melissa, thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Sun's going down here in Lowestoft this evening, and I'm sacrificing having to catch a shuttle bus to go over the bridge. They run every half an hour, so I'm just gonna have to hang around. Could I do Matlock baths? I'm holding my nerve, but there's a bit of me that's going, just get back over the bridge now. Get back over the bridge now. We've done the seafront, we've seen it. Walk back up the other way now. Just Mike, it's not as nice as I remember it as a kid. It still is nice. Lowestoft South Beach is literally in that direction, and I do believe they've got a blue flag this year. Someone quote me if they haven't. Right, I'm going to walk back up the other way because I can't be bothered to catch it. Only 5 minutes to get over the bridge. Chris, well, thanks very much for letting us know, Chris. Shall I? Oh, go on then. Crossing back over the bridge is for wimps. Rapid man, I've just changed my mind. No, I don't know. For the sake of the stream. Come and do a walk up Lincoln. I think it's every 20 minutes. Someone said, they said it was every half an hour, but if it's every 20 minutes. Every 30 minutes. Well, I'll show you up the other side. Let's just quickly just have one last look at the beach. We've got 4 minutes. I wonder how precise they actually are. Looks like the Winter Gardens baby brother. Yeah, it does a little bit, doesn't it? This used to be a soft play area for kids, I think. And the lights have just been switched on the pier. Nigel, I can't, my car's over the other side, so that wouldn't work. Look at it, it's July. Summer season. And the South Pier is actually shut. Always does look good at night, and so does this place, which is not Liz, an iconic. You can see the LEDs. This building looks so good at night. Do a shuttle bus tour. 3 minutes and counting. There's a new mural there. Best thing about having a gimbal is you can't see when I'm running. Not overly, anyway. Ashley Explores, you really want to see a bus ride? Thanks, Gaz. This is the famous Bascule Bridge in Lowestoft. Look, it's like an apocalyptic movie. It's a great sunset tonight, isn't it? Compared to last night. "28 days later, yeah." Yeah, no, I would have continued, but the reason why I didn't is I don't have a mask and this shuttle bus, and it's just like, I know how long the shuttle bus will take, and it's just like, oh, pain in the bum. Well, at least they're doing it overnight rather than during the day, because when they do stuff like this during the day, it's like the worst thing ever because of traffic. Nigel, yes, me and Gabby will be joining me on a live on Sunday evening. Hopefully you'll be able to join us at 7:30. What's great is because they're shutting the road, there's hardly any traffic. Robin, the signal will go up there actually. But I'm going to show you the famous Fisherman's Mission, which is just round here. There you go. I made it just in time. He's going to shut the road. So the harbour just here on the right.
You want things on it? Oh, hang on, right.
We made it, people. Thank you, Ian, for your £5 super chat. I will draw someone out at random from all the super chats that we've got tonight in just a little bit to win a Walk With Me mug. If you've ever kind of been on this road, you'll know that these always change. Sometimes you can go in these lanes, well, not these lanes, but coming in the other direction. You've always got to kind of like be aware when you've got the tick and when you've got the cross. Yeah, we'll walk on the road now. There's not much traffic going to be coming down here, to be fair. It's like a scene from a movie. We could do a walk to Arm Broad, but that'd be an extremely long walk, and you wouldn't really see much, to be fair. So historically, there is something called the Fisherman's Mission, which was set up many years ago to help fishermen suffering with illness and ill health. We'll have a look at that in just a minute. Can we get to 300 thumbs up for tonight's live stream? The sun, look at that. The sky looks beautiful. I'm just going to cross over the road. Now, I've been living on the East Coast for ages, and it just goes to show, like I said back to Gabby, when you look up, you see things you don't normally see. This building here in Lowestoft has got this really beautiful drawings of these ships, which, you know, I've never noticed before. And it makes you think that they were put there, but people driving on this road probably never ever seen them. The Works is haunted. What's the Works? Seagulls will make nests everywhere. So the official port of Lowestoft is here, with the Fisherman's Mission just on the corner. Cliff, this is Lowestoft. People go in and lock their doors at this. No, I'm just joking. I don't know, but we've just literally been down the seafront, and that is pretty much dead completely this evening. Beacon Bingo. This building is so cool because you've got the bingo numbers that look like they're smashing out of the building. Sad, but quite interesting to see. They're all smoked fish, freshly cured on the premises. One thing Lowestoft was very famous for back in the 1900s was its smoked fish and its smoked houses in Lowestoft. And do you know what? They still do have some smoked houses in Lowestoft as well, but they're up the other end. Isn't it weird how seagulls decide to choose to set up home on some people's houses and not on others? I feel so sorry for the person that lives here, and I know someone lives there because I've got the window open. But look at this. This is someone's house. How on earth? How on earth can you sleep? Look at that! Huh. Please don't dive bomb me. I'm just trying to see if there's any babies. I don't think I can see any. This is someone's house. Wow. And oh, and look at that! Look at that, Lowestoft Ice Company. Look, some of them there, look, they've got their windows open. They obviously like the sound of the seagulls. They never shut up, do they? Shh. No. Again, this shop and frontage have seen better days. Don't dive bomb me. God, I tell you what, that stinks. They probably get used to them. I don't know how you could ever sleep with that. This is the a local Lowestoft Players Theatre. This always looks quite pretty at night with these lights. Hello Kevin, good evening. Thanks for watching the live stream. Lewis, I should do a nightclub live. Well, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? I'd get demonetized though, or copyrighted. It's like a Hitchcock movie, definitely, isn't it? Ian says, do I still think they are cute? No, I guess not. I've never been that close to all the nests actually, and they do smell quite a little bit. Can we get to 300 thumbs up before the end of the stream? Unfortunately, the live didn't work out because, like I say, I had to get back over the bridge because they were shutting it, and I would have had to wait ages for that shuttle bus which goes through Alton Broad. Yeah, I mean literally there's no people in Lowestoft at night, it's just full of seagulls. Look, there's another house just here with them up on. Look, it's crazy. In fact, that's a very odd house. Does anybody live in it? Just down here? Once again, they prefer to be right at the top. There is someone, I think there's someone living up there. They've got double glazing at least. Spooky house. Good evening, Katie. By the way, we're just here now at the Marina Theatre again. We're just going to swing a right and go back up into the old part of Lowestoft, where I will pick someone at random for the draw tonight to win a Walk With Me mug from all the super chats that you've very kindly given this evening. So thank you very much. Don't forget, we'll be live as well on Sunday night, me and Gabby from home, to celebrate 30,000 subscribers, doing a Q&A, and obviously giving away a good few more mugs. This is Cambridge Vlogs. Good evening. Hello to you. Hope you're all right. Yeah, Nightbot is here, but Nightbot is automated, so I don't know if the Nightbot is a little bit out of date now, to be honest. Peter, they'll do that. No, Lewis, it's not. You can still hear the roar of those seagulls. Did you know what? I've noticed, travelling around recently, a lot of people have taken up phone boxes now, and what they've done with them, when they're not used as phone boxes, they've set up like a little cappuccino machine and selling coffees and stuff like that, which I think is a really great use for them, isn't it? I don't know what they do with them at night though, to stop people from, well, nicking them, or nicking all the stuff. I guess they just take it all out. And where do they get electric from and stuff like that? I have no idea. So Jenny, of course, I know Lowestoft. Yeah, that's what we do with these videos. We show you the bits of coastal towns that don't look their best, especially this time of night. But it was a slightly different video compared to what I was hoping, because of going down the seafront and the Baskerville Bridge shut. Charlotte's a good idea, could do that. Cliff, I know, it's kind of spooky, but at the same time it's quite relaxing. We're going to walk up to the old part, which we didn't get to earlier. Seems that we couldn't go over the Baskerville Bridge, which is just further up here. It's weird, you can see the wind turbine pretty much in loads of different areas in Lowestoft. You just see glimpses of it, like you do in Southport with the lighthouse. You see it with the wind turbine. Katie, I'm not on a scooter, no, I'm walking. I can walk quite fast. Because I have back issues, it does help if I walk quite fast. If I walk slow, it's actually it's worse. So we started the stream all the way over there at Lowestoft Ness Point, which is the most easterliest point in the UK. And we'll be ending the stream on the very old part of Lowestoft, which is steeped in history and is always worth a little bit of a walk up here, because some of the buildings are pretty interesting. I'll explain one which has got a lot of history in just a moment. There's flies everywhere now. Thanks, Melissa. You can see the sea from there. Yes, that's where I'm going to end it, Steve, actually. That's where we're walking to next. I'm literally getting bitten by mosquitoes. Somebody said, can you do a walk from Lowestoft to Great Yarmouth? I don't think my back would be able to handle that. I got my jab in there the other day. Second jab, which I thought I'd feel actually quite rubbish, but I was all right. No, not on roller skates. Am I walking fast? It's probably better than not walking or walking slowly. Because this area is quite boring, so I'm trying to walk quite quickly. James, if you look under the description, you'll be able to see where you can get a Walk With Me mug. Melissa, I do. Sometimes they wake me up in the morning as well, because they're so blooming loud. I'm never going to live it down now that I actually called a seagull cute. More of these little famous schools here in Lowestoft. I'll show you this little tea place that's really nice to come to. I think you have to get reservations to come before you I don't think you can just turn up. Natalie, she decided not to, because obviously being pregnant. Do you know what? That tea shop's disappeared, because I'm sure it was here. It's now an art gallery. That's where it was. I could have sworn it was up here. Jen, the signal seems fine. I think it might be your settings on your phone. Remember, YouTube will play it back on the settings that's available to your device. So if you go to the little cog or 3 little dots and just change it to highest viewer picture quality, it should change. As most of my videos are always, no, actually, I'll retract that statement. All of my videos are in 4K, apart from the live streams that at best will be in 1080p. Really, if you want to know, that's supposed to be HD, but it's not really, is it? Maybe one day YouTube will be able to, well, not YouTube, but mobile phone networks will be able to deal with 4K streaming. John, what's the signal like on your TV? Is it all right? Scott, Gabby's not here. But Gabby will be joining me live on Sunday evening. So a little bit of history if you're interested. This house is known as the Flint House and was owned by the same family for over a couple of 100 years in Lowestoft. The Wild family lived there, apparently. So the old part of Lowestoft actually starts from here onwards. Steve, thanks very much. Melissa, she's not actually craving donuts. In fact, she hasn't got any cravings at all apart from eating ice cream at night, which she's always wanted to do and always does. I think that pub's shut now, is it? I think it has. I've had my Weetabix because I'm walking. Gabby, did you have your dinner that I put in the oven for you? See, some of these buildings got little history plaques on them. Look at this, look. This was a bank back in the day and the original bank sign is still there. I wonder if they have like the bank vaults in there. In fact, I could do a Halloween tour actually around Lowestoft because there's loads of history and it's really spooky, especially down some of these schools. A very old house. Very old hotel called the Crown Hotel. That must be well haunted in there. I'd love to go and explore a building like that. That'd be so good. And the old Lowestoft Town Hall is just here on the left, which again is a building that is not being used for anything. Again, it'd be great to just explore in there, wouldn't it? But really pretty building. No cars really drive up here, to be honest. You talk about the history, look, there's a frontage of that sign still there from 1837. Town Hall Stores. How Lowestoft must have looked back then. So we're making our way up to Lowestoft Lighthouse. Yeah, did you know it had a lighthouse? There you go. From the late 15th century. So this is the oldest house in Lowestoft. Look at that. 15th century, that's mental, isn't it? The reason why I'm walking on the road rather than on the side, because there's no traffic coming. I don't do much advertising, but I always used to love going in this like burger joint called Sergeant Pepper's. Haven't been in there for years. Famous since 1982. It's always really busy in there though. Good place to go and get a burger, piece of meat, if you like that kind of thing. Here's another old hotel. Again, that is now pretty much residential. So, finishing off the stream a little bit earlier than planned because of the closure of the road that I didn't really take notice of, which I didn't really know about, to be honest. So I apologise about that. Don't forget, we'll be live on Sunday evening for our special 30k subscriber special, where we'll be giving away a little bit of merch actually. So I say merchandise, mugs and a few other things. And Gabby will be joining me, so you can come and chat to Gabby. Leaving you at the famous Lowestoft sign. So picking somebody at random as I scroll through all the super chats again. It's a great way to support the channel. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone that has given us a super chat this evening. And I'm just scrolling now through all the super chats. And tonight, and I've stopped on Jojo. So Jojo, thank you very much for your super chat. And you've got yourself, hang on, a walk with me mug. So Jojo, what we need to do, as always, please make sure that you send me a private message on Facebook with your address so I can send the mug to you. Thank you for watching the live stream tonight. I hope you enjoyed Lowestoft. A lot of people were asking me to come back here because it's been a couple of months since I was back. If you want to see somewhere where you'd like me to come live from next, and it's accessible for me to do so, please do tell me in the comments. I hope you have a great evening. Don't forget tomorrow, video coming up from Margate. Definitely not to be missed. It is going to be amazing. And live Sunday night, I will leave you with a view of Lowestoft and the old part from Suffolk. Good night.